Ladies and gentlemen, do you know that on the daily there are about 2,200 people who get hacks?
Those people were exploited illegal or maybe the target of serious acts. It's called cybercrime.
Cybercrime uses computers and IT devices to take advantage of innocent people.
By utilizing the internet, email, and mobile phone networks, whether directly or indirectly, and also cybercrimes in general can be classified into four categories. The first one is individual cybercrimes. Second one is organization cybercrimes. The third one is property cybercrimes, and the last one is society cybercrimes.
For example, when someone takes your personal data, such as your social security number, and uses it to conduct fraud or theft, this is known as identity theft.
I have two cases of cybercrime. The first one is Michael Cash, formerly known as Mafia Boy. It was notarized in 2000 at 15 years old. He executed a massive denial of service or DOS attack that crippled some of the internet's most popular website, calling the attack Rivolta, meaning riot in Italy. He brought down Yahoo, eBay, CNN, Amazon, and other sites, causing an estimated $1.7 billion in damages.
About his motive was to gain notoriety, which he says was the same for about 85% of the hacking back then, with the other 15% for profits. This was a time when the internet and e-commerce were beginning to boom. So a hacker's goal back then was to be first to market and to establish himself in the cyber world.
And the second case is Holiday Inn Hotels hit by a cyber attack. Holiday Inn is a part of Intercontinental Hotel Group, or IHG. The owner has confirmed the company has been hit by a cyber attack. IHG, which has some of the world's largest hotel chains, issued a statement saying it was investigating unauthorized access to a number of its technology systems. It's unclear who was behind the cyber attack or if or what data was stolen.
IHG said in its filing that the cyber attack significantly disrupted, which has been unusable since Monday. The hotel chain added that it's cooperating with third-party cybersecurity experts, and this isn't the first time IHG has been hit by a cyber attack. That was also target of a 3-month security breach in 2017.
Cybercrime has a wide range of detrimental impacts, both in mentality and physicality, such as anxiety or stress, headache, insomnia, along with suicide. Additionally, a lot of people have lost money as a result of unintentional cyber theft, which significantly raises the expense of resolving existing problems.
The additional impacts include the reputational damage brought on by the destruction of people's privacy caused by the removing of personal information. In addition, viruses may have destroyed your contents or corrupted your data. Also, your bank and saving accounts may be drained or rack up charges on your credit card by the thieves, which might result in a low credit score.
Although there are dangers all around us, there are ways to prevent them. So, I'm here to share with you guys how to prevent cybercrime.
The first way you can prevent cybercrime is to avoid clicking on unusual link or website. Most people tend to be tricked by this method. The best way to keep away from those strange links is to not click them in the first place.
Giving out less personal information. Always check who are you giving information to and do not enter too much personal data in your profile, which allows hackers to access to our data and do bad things.
Use more secure password. Hard to reach password is another way to prevent cyber crime.
Update your security software. It will help you to be up to date. Viruses and threats are more arduous to reach.
Alert the police. If you have completely become a victim, report it to the police as soon as possible. They will help you and other victims in their investigation and suppressing cyber criminal.
Back up your data. Backing up is a good method. When you have a problem, you can restore the data that you back up.
Or use a VPN. In short, virtual private network, as known as VPN, is a type of technology that can improve internet security and protect personal information for users.
Being vigilant. Being vigilant is very effective for people. You will acknowledge the threats that occur and be able to fix them.
Stay away from online social media. It's good for your health to go outside and take a deep breath. Relax and live your life without technology.
The advance of the technology and the internet has its advantages and disadvantages. One of the drawbacks which affect people all over the world is cybercrime. Criminal victims not only lose their personal data and money, but also their feelings, which may lead to self-harming. We want everyone to be aware of cybercrime and know how to deal with it. Therefore, if we know how to prevent these online crimes to some extent, it may help us feel more comfortable and work without barriers.
The presentation is really interesting and our members are very handsome and beautiful. I think the problem is the internet. Like some friends have an internet problem, like it's unstable, so the video might not smooth. I'm not sure what is the strength of the video presentation, but the weakness I think is the script that quite long, so some part of the video it might pronounce it wrong, like my part that I pronounce some words wrong. From the video making, I got like my confidence and knew my mistake. I got like my confidence and knew my mistake.
So I would like to talk about my group reflection with 5 questions in this video. For our presentations, I really like the whole story of the video presentation when my team is telling or explaining a story like a reporter and have more fun with it, and we tell story with clear words and concise meaning. For the second one, when I talk during the video presentation, my face didn't move more and less express my attitude. For the third questions, the strength and weakness in my presentation, I gave a storyline is the best, and my team's dedication to the presentation so very well. So the weakness, I think I have to push much more express on. For the first questions, I've got so much more confidence and remembering difficult words.
and gain much more speaking. For finally, my last question, I need to improve my grammar and practice writing skill. Thank you.
Group reflection. Number 1, how do you like the video presentation? I like the order in which the stories are presented, especially an example of a real case that happened to see the clearer picture. Number 2, what problems did you face during the video presentation? The problem that I face is about the internet signal that may be disrupted during recording. Number 3, what is the strength or weakness of your video presentation? The strength is that we work as a team and we actively help each other in the brainstorming process. And one weakness is sometimes I lack focus while friends were speaking. Number 4, what skills did you acquire from making the video presentation? I get the ability to communicate clearly when I convey my message in line and make the phrases concise and understandable. And the last one is, what English skills do you need to improve after this final project? A skill I need to improve after doing this presentation is practicing pronunciation in some words. Thank you.
The first one, I like the way that everyone tried to keep it going when some trouble occurred. For an example, when the internet was unstable. The second, the problem which we got is about the interrupt internet service that occurred while we were recording. The third, I think the weakness in our presentation is pronunciation. Everyone in the group still could not clearly pronounce. And the strength is our presentation contains accurate material with reliable citations. The fourth, the skill that I get is a speaking skill because I don't speak English on a regular basis. So speaking in the presentation, it was like practicing my English speaking skill more fluently. And the fifth, for me, the skill that I need to improve is a speaking skill because I still mispronounce some words in the presentation.
Although we have been working smoothly, we have got a few problems. The first problem is we can't speak fluently because the information that we have given examples were a lot. So there might be a problem at this point. And the next problem is the internet problem, which makes the video looks more incomplete. But it doesn't bother us at all. We do our best, and the result.
So for our group reflection, I first just talk about my feeling. I think my feeling with this group that I've been working on, they are all pretty great and amazing people. They are fun to work with. They communicate every situation. They remind each other of what line they need to talk when we are testing the audio and all the things, which is great and fun and easy to work with. And let's go to the question. The first question I need to answer is, how do you like your video presentation? I like my video presentation. I think our presentation. Our presentation is, there's a lot of fun, a lot of information we have. I think I like it, but there's still some problem we need to solve, but that's not the main idea here. So what the problem did we face during the video presentation? We faced some of us have a worse quality mic than others, and some of us may have the worst internet connection. That maybe because some voice to get cut because the internet and had a lot of take before the final take. So yeah, and for the third question is what strength or weakness does our video have? The strength and weakness of our video. Let's go with the strength first. The strength of our video is the information, the packed full information that we can get in a short amount of time, and before all of that, the communication between each member before the presentation. It's easy to work with, like I have said. Every single one of our team talk to each other when we want to know something or what we want to change to make better or something. But our weakness is vocabulary and the pronunciation of word. Vocabulary, because some of us may not know what this word means or how it's pronounced. So they may pronounce it wrong or pronounce it incorrectly, a little bit wrong, but not all entirely wrong. They got the main idea at least. So for the fourth question is, what did we acquire from this video presentation? We acquire at least some information for the subject we are talking about. Some of us may not know the example we had given or the way the cybercrime work. So yeah, I think we learned some knowledge from that and a little bit of vocabulary and conversation. And for the final question of this group reflection is, what English skill do I have to improve after this presentation? I think I need to learn more vocab so I can pronounce the word more fluently, more fast, more interesting. And yeah, I think that's about it. And that's it for our group reflection. Thanks.